We hope that you're feeling better,
Yeah.
and we just can't wait for you to be back with us. But ladies, it's Friday the 13th, so make sure to avoid walking under any ladders. If you're suspicious like that, avoid any black cats crossing your path. All those kinds of things. And now, let's have some girl chat, yes? Bring the good juju with the girl chat. Last week, we actually had our girl Amber Riley on the show to discuss her new music and the fact that she met her man, Deshaun, by sliding into his DMs. Well, it turns out she's not the only woman up in there. Oh, no. Deshaun recently shared his DMs with Amber, and she was shocked by how flooded it was, considering that he has spoken for her. And when she saw one woman tell Deshaun, "Good morning, handsome. Have a blessed day," Amber sent back a pic of herself and said, "We will. Thanks, girl." So, ladies, if you caught another man creeping in your... If you caught another woman, or if you caught another man, that's a whole other conversation. But if you caught another woman creeping in your man's DMs, how would you handle it? Would you do what Amber did?
Nah, I'm not that type of chick. I'm not that type of woman. When I was younger, now let me check myself. When I was younger, oh yeah, I would go for it. Okay, but as you mature and you get older, you ain't got time for that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be going. I don't even check my own DMs. I'm about to go check my own DMs, see if somebody crawling up in mine. Hey,
Yeah, both Israel
I'm
and
sure they are.
We only have the DMs that you can get from people that you follow. And I think it has you can go looking to see if other people, like it always has like that 99 plus requests. You guys have seen that?
Right.
Yeah.
I have it set where I can only receive DMs from people that I follow. So I ain't getting messages.
So there.
Yet.
Oh. To me, it should be the man checking.
People.
No, but no, he need to check that woman. I don't think that she should be checking.
You are absolutely right.
Boyfriend
You
should
are
be checking.
absolutely right.
That's my point. That's where I'm going with this. I think it's not her place to check this woman. It's his place to check this woman if he's not interested.
Well, he obviously gave her permission. It's
the way
his phone.
you get a guy sometimes might be the way you lose him. I'm just saying, but you know what I find? Some women get excited about a guy who's taken. And I think if somebody just dated a celebrity, their stock goes up. You know what I mean? I think once someone's dated a celebrity, then more people want to date this person when they've either broken up or whatever. So I feel like some women just go after guys that are already taken because it's kind of like the chase. It's kind of like the thing to do.
Yeah.
Garcelle, you are 100% correct. Garcelle, you are 100% correct. And I actually have heard that there are people who can be fans. I know this sounds absolutely insane. Like, Garcelle, there will be people that are fans of you, and when they find out you're with the man, they just want to experience what it is that you're having.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds crazy, but people will actually do that. Like, they'll just want to see what it is that you getting.
Right, exactly. I mean, how many people do we know that actually like a guy if he's wearing a ring? You know what I mean? It's kind of like the chance of trying to get him, you know?
That is so weird.
I
I got some comments, though.
Okay,
I got some comments. We asked what you would do if you caught someone hitting on your significant other in their DMs. At Miss KEG first said, "First, I'd like to know how my husband responded. If he entertained it, my issue would now be with him." Like you said, Garcelle, if he put a stop to it, then I'd probably reach out to the other person and let them know we're flattered, but he's off the market and to keep it moving. I like this person. I like you.
I have no idea what's even in James's DMs because I don't even care. I'm like, I trust him enough.
Do you have access to his Instagram?
No, I don't. First of all, y'all, I don't have time for that. I really don't. I really truly believe
I don't blame
whatever's done in the dark is gonna come to the light. I believe that. And let me tell you something. If somebody is trying to hit on them, they eventually gonna come and tell me because they usually probably want to hurt you. So see, you'll find out that way. See.
Yeah, that is a great point.
Let me ask you a question though, Lonnie. Do you have James's passcodes?
No, I don't need that. He ain't got mine either. I don't want him all in my business. I have business.
Wait, I understand if you don't have his passcode for Instagram, but do you have his passcode just for his phone to like open it?
For what?
Why?
He don't even have a passcode on there. So if I want
but
to pick it
there
up,
you go. Okay.
That means
James is my
yeah,
kind of guy.
Adrian, do you?
Absolutely.
oh, you know Adrian, dude.
100%. Me and Israel have them to
okay.
each other's. And
Adrian, make the
he has
passcode
my
for Israel.
Instagram on his phone because what you said? He has my Instagram on his phone because my phone always dies, and I'll be like, I need to upload something, and a lot of the times I help him with his Instagram, so I have access to it on my phone. So we just go between each other's.
I
But
just
for
think
work
as you
stuff,
get
like-
older, you don't care about this stuff. But I think when I was younger,
I agree.
I did, and as you get
agree.
older, you don't even trip no more on that kind of stuff. But if that's
I
what
feel
you
like
want to do,
I wouldn't
want to
be in a relationship. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship where we don't have that sort of access to one another's. Garcelle, would you like we're saying, as a mature woman, I feel like if you have something to hide in your phone, why am I in a relationship with you? Like,
Yeah.
what's
Well,
so?
yeah,
what's
but
in
you
your
may
phone?
not
Like,
know that. But you may not know that right away. I don't think anybody's going to say that to you. But I think, I don't know. For me, I want to be able to trust you. So you have your
Yeah.
phone, I have my phone. And like Lonnie said, what's done in the dark will eventually come out.
Yeah.
But believe me, I used to be a lot of times when I was traveling on the road. I mean, I was hurt by many a men because it's like you get back home and it's somebody else in your bed or it's something happening. I'm telling you that
Damn.
it's stuff that happens, and eventually you get over it and you find the right person that you can trust and you know you
right.
can trust. It's the best feeling in the world. Best feeling.
that peace ain't nothing
I
like
love
that
that.
kind of peace. That's a whole other type of peace when you just
That's a
know.
whole
Exactly.
other type of piece. All right, guys, I'm going to talk about something else that I really want to talk about. The state of Vermont is really shaking things up with a new bill. The bill will allow middle and high school students free access to condoms. Yep, condoms.
Ooh.
They can pick them up at their school. The bill is aimed to help reduce unwanted pregnancies and STDs, but everyone thinks the bill is such a good thing. Some people say it might lead to increased sexual activity amongst kids. Ladies, I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. I have middle schoolers. I can't imagine that they're giving them access like that. I feel like, as you know, they can go into the vending machine and get, a soda, chips, and then a condom all at the same time. And I feel like,
Yeah.
what is the responsibility of the school? Is it, are we having conversations with them, or we're just giving them access to condoms? And I don't necessarily feel that it's the school responsibility to talk to my kids about sex. I mean, they can have sexual education in class, but the rest of it is up to me. And just free condoms here and there, I'm not down for that. And I don't like it at all. I think it's reckless.
I went
and I
to a
think
school
it's,
that had this.
You did?
Really?
Yeah, my junior high school actually had this in New York City. I went to an alternative school for
Junior high?
It was called the Clinton School for Performing Arts, yeah. And they had this, and I know this sounds really weird. I feel like those that were interested in that sort of thing, this was great for them because,
Wait,
obviously
what age was
the
that?
AIDS
Junior
epidemic
high
and
is
so many
what?
other
11?
I remember
Middle
I
school
had a
is
birthday
like-
in October, so I was like 12.
Like 12,
I was
13.
12 and
My boys are
13.
13 now. Yeah.
Who thinking
And-
about sex at 12?
Can I be honest with you?
Listen.
Because we were so immature, we thought it was funny. So like I remember
Right.
taking them from
Right.
the
I
offices
could see
and
that.
like turning them into water balloons, looking at them and being like, what is this? No one actually used them. But my hope is that even though I wasn't that kid and I wasn't doing that at the age and none of my friends were, maybe this was something that maybe did help someone that was sexually active
At
at
12?
that age. I know.
I think
But do
if
you guys
they were
agree
to
with this?
do it,
If you want to have sex, you gonna have sex. If you're not interested and you're just not mature enough or you're just not even thinking about that sort of thing,
Yeah.
you're over here looking at them and doing what I was doing, filling them up with water and throwing them at each other. Like, I don't think
I don't understand.
the
Instead of
access to
all of
condoms
this-
is gonna make people want to have sex.
No, I don't think it's gonna. Well, but this is the thing. Why can't they put that money into something else, like music programs, after school programs, something to take their
Great
mind
point.
off of that. You know, instead
Right,
of, to me,
sport.
kind of like saying, well, if you're gonna do it, here, you know, we here, and then
Right,
you're
that's
not
what I'm
giving the
talking
girls birth control. So, you know, I'm
Right.
like, if you're not,
Right.
you know, that's all. I'm glad I ain't got no kids. But
It's a slippery
you know, Garcelle,
slope.
you know. I take your point of view, Garcelle, with you having young sons, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're concerned about that.
I'd rather them doing sports. But I also rather them having a conversation with them. You know what I mean? And not just making it readily
agree.
available. That's my issue with it. Yes, kids are gonna have sex no matter what, but you also have to teach them certain things. It's not just handing them out and saying, go out there and do whatever you want. So that's where I have a problem. And thank God
Will
it's
they
Vermont,
get to
not
an age where
California.
would you want to be the person that gives them the condoms, like you personally?
Yeah, I mean, I would. I've talked about it with Oliver when he was little. I would be like, what do you want for breakfast? Condoms. Have a great day at school. Condoms.
So I love that. I
I'd
wish
rather it
more
come
kids
from
had
me.
parents and mothers like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather
But
it
I don't
come
think
from me.
everyone is doing that. Sadly.
No, of course
I
not. My
mean-
mother didn't do that. My parents didn't do that, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe if they had a conversation with them and said, if you want some, but it's just important to talk to these kids and explain, you know, it's so overrated, y'all. Listen to Auntie
Lottie,
Nani. It's all overrated.
Why you gotta use that term? If you want some.
Yeah, I
You
know. I
want
thought so too. I thought
You know,
exactly the same
That's
thing.
how we talked in the 1800s. Okay.